referees. Wild will start with the Eriksson-Ek line. And we are underway from Edmonton. Hockey is back almost 5 months after the league went on pause.
We've already got a spot in the playoffs, and this game doesn't mean as much, but these guys are pros, and I think they understand, regardless of whether it's 1 game, 2, 3, or 4, that's not a lot of games to get your carpet.
And the Avs score. Nemestikov took the original shot, and Donskoy on the rebound beat Stalock. Colorado has the game's first goal.
Donskoy's had a heck of a year for the Colorado Avalanche, and if you look at the Colorado Avalanche, we all know about their high-end guys, but they've got guys like Donskoy that can fill the net. He scored 17 goals during the regular season. Alex Stalock with a good save, unable to spit that puck into the corner, and Carson Soucy gets beat back to the front of the net. So you can see early the first couple shifts of this game.
Hunt takes a look, feeds the line. Dumba back for Hunt. Stahl and Parisi, the forwards for the Wild. Stahl along the boards in the circle, feeds it cross ice. Dumba scores, and Minnesota with a power play goal ties it.
To see teams drift over to him, but here on this 4-on-3 they decide they're not going to take him away, and Eric Stahl makes the right decision with the puck and makes a nice little saucer pass. Did he get a little air into this? It looks like he did, and Matt Dumba just pounds that one underneath the block.
Fiala jams it in behind the net. Zadorov is there for Colorado, and the Avs finally come to center, and here's a chance. McKinnon sailing in, he scores! McKinnon beats Stalock, and Colorado, just after the Minnesota power play expires, back in front 2-1.
One of the 3 candidates to make the MVP just comes in and rips it by Alex Stalock on the short side. You could see early in this game, the very first face-off of the game, the Minnesota Wild lost the draw. They got the puck into the offensive zone on a face-off. Who was the first guy in on the puck? Nathan McKinnon. He's been flying here the first 2 or 3 shifts. When there's 5-on-5 situation in the offensive zone, the Minnesota Wild try to get their D.
Here's Spurgeon with a chance. Saved by Grubauer. Rebound loose. Couple of good looks for Minnesota, and
maybe the relationship that those two can grow throughout the common language of Russian. Something interesting to watch, but he certainly was good in camp, and I'm excited to see what he can do out on the ice in the middle.
Fiala with a sharp angle chance that nearly tied it for Minnesota.
It's obviously Zach Parisi on that line as well. He's the guy that does his damage around there, but playing the offensive zone, and that's a good shift for them.
Parisi moves in. Stahl back for Parisi. That didn't connect. Soucy with a long shot. That goes wide. Stahl on the rebound, scores! Stahl able to jam it by Grubauer on the rebound, and Minnesota evens it up.
They got to start getting some more pucks to the net. Like that play right there, it looked to me like, oh, that was Kevin Fiala. He could have got that puck to the net, but Eric Stahl, this shot comes on net and hits, looks like it hits him right in the belly and pops right out in front of the net. And again, his hand-eye coordination is...
Tries to spin away from Zadorov, back to Dumba. Greenway into Brodin, who centered, and Cunning's redirect went wide.
How this is all going to play out, it's an unknown for everybody, but I do think the time off for Eric Stahl, I mean, I thought he looked fresh at camp, and it was obviously a goal and assist here early. It looks like he's got it going early.
The only thing he doesn't have,
every player's always going the way they need to, and he's got a great feel for that.
Penalty coming against Minnesota out front, and it's knocked away by Koivu. That'll bring the whistle.
If that one hits the net, it's definitely in. Again, here McKinnon gets to the far side, and oh, Alex Stalock.
Makar had it deflected by Fiala. Rather, Brodin got a piece of that one. Now it's Rantanen who tries to center, and Landeskog scores on the rebound. And the 5-on-3 power play goal puts Colorado back in front by a goal.
Accidental high stick, and then Marcus Foligno got his stick parallel to the ice. Great little play here out front. These 5 players that they can put on the ice here is just it's pretty magic. They're high-end firepower. Alex Stalock did everything he
against a couple of those scoring lines for the Canucks. Brock Besser, Bo Horvat, a part of one line. JT Miller, Elias Pettersson, another. Kadri centers, and Nemestikov put it just wide.
Shin pads are made. That's right on the inside. Probably caught a little bit of that bone. Then a nice play by Kadri.
20 minutes left between these two division rivals. We've seen moments where there's been a little animosity, some temper starting to flare. Here comes Kadri. 2-on-1 into the Minnesota zone. Kadri tried to center. Spurgeon got a piece of it. The wraparound try. And a save by Dubnyk. Wild control. They're back at full strength. 2:20 to go. Very important kill for Minnesota. They're penalty killers 4 for 5 in this game. Fiala to Stahl. A quick shot. Save Francouz. Out to the line. Here's Fiala. His shot deflected but goes to the corner. Spurgeon. Back to Suter, final seconds. Suter to Fiala, a shot, and it goes just wide at the horn. And Colorado hangs on to win it by a final score of 3-2.